Live with Kelly and Mark host Kelly Ripa revealed that she conducted some of her interviews while nearly nude. The big question is how she could do that without getting in trouble with the network and production. She gave the details, so keep reading for more information. Kelly Ripa reveals nearly nude interviews. A lot has changed over the last few years of Live with Kelly. Ryan Seacrest had long been by Kelly Ripa's side, but after 6 years he opted to exit. Her husband, Mark Consuelos, who had been a guest co-host many times, came in as his replacement, and it made sense. They have just moved to a new downtown studio, and things are changing, but all for the better. Yet during Ryan's run, the pandemic hit. Everyone had to stay 6 feet apart from each other, which made a show like Live very hard to film. Kelly Ripa. Eventually, the hosts filmed from home, and no one saw them getting all glammed up. Therefore, Kelly admitted that since the only thing seen was her face and her top, she would do interviews in her underwear, and I was wearing only one pair, because from the waist down, there was usually just a pair of underpants. She went on to add that when she wanted to truly feel professional, the mother of 3 would rock a pair of sweats. There would also be times when she had cereal in between her legs as she filmed. This shocked her husband as he had never seen her eat while filming. Due to the circumstances, Kelly Ripa did not care as much about what she did. I never eat during the show, but I was going back wild. We would go to commercial break, and I would just be like slurps. Mark Consuelos was not yet the permanent co-host, but he did have a very integral role in remote filming. He did all of the lighting and tech work to make Kelly look amazing on camera. Kelly would have fun playing with the show's executive producer, Michael Gilman. Picture perfect. Part of her fun with Michael Gilman involved Kelly Ripa taking photos of him and his family during random filming breaks. She caught his wife, Lori, brushing her teeth, plus his father in a bathrobe walking around. It has come to the point where she believes she should put together a coffee table-style book. This book would be filled with photos she took while working from home. She noted it would be all of Gilman and his family, but this could be fun for die-hard fans. In 2023, Ryan Seacrest stepped away, and Mark Consuelos stepped in. They wrapped up filming in the OG studio only to take an extended hiatus. Now they are back in the saddle, and fans are loving it. Congratulations on your new studio. Studio very nice, good luck guys. Beautiful new studio. I can't wait to see it. Now this is a studio. Beautiful. Hopefully, nothing ever happens again where Kelly Ripa must film in her undies. Either way, it is a core memory that she will have forever. Did you ever wonder what hosts wore on the bottom when they filmed from home? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Kelly Ripa's nearly nude confessions, behind the scenes of pandemic-era live interviews. The world of daytime television, typically characterized by polished appearances and carefully curated on-screen personas, underwent a significant transformation during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. With social distancing protocols in full effect, the familiar studio settings were replaced by the more intimate, and often less formal, environments of the hosts' own homes. Kelly Ripa, the ever-candid and engaging co-host of Live with Kelly, recently offered a humorous and revealing glimpse into her at-home filming experience, confessing that she conducted numerous interviews while being nearly nude from the waist down. This revelation naturally begs the question: how did Ripa manage this sartorial choice without raising eyebrows from the network or production team? The answer, as she detailed, lies in the unique circumstances of remote filming and the creative workarounds employed to keep the show on the air. Over the past few years, Live with Kelly has seen its fair share of evolution. For 6 successful years, Ryan Seacrest stood alongside Kelly Ripa, their on-screen chemistry captivating audiences. However, Seacrest eventually opted to depart the show, paving the way for Ripa's husband, Mark Consuelos, to step into the co-hosting role. Consuelos, a familiar face to live viewers through his numerous guest appearances, seamlessly transitioned into the permanent position, creating a new and engaging dynamic with his wife. The show has also recently embarked on a new chapter with a move to a state-of-the-art downtown studio, signaling a fresh and exciting phase for the beloved daytime program. However, It was during Ryan Seacrest's tenure as co-host that the unprecedented challenges of the pandemic struck. The necessity for everyone to maintain a 6-foot distance presented significant hurdles for a show close interaction and spontaneous energy between its hosts and guests. As a result, like many other television productions, Live transitioned to a remote filming format, with Kelly and Ryan broadcasting from their respective homes. This shift in filming location brought about a significant change in the hosts' on-air attire, at least from the waist down. With only their upper bodies visible to the cameras during virtual interviews, the need for full professional ensembles became somewhat obsolete. Kelly Ripa, ever the pragmatist, readily embraced this newfound freedom. As she recently confessed, the lower half of her on-air outfit often consisted of little more than her underwear. "And I was wearing only one pair," Ripa humorously admitted, painting a vivid picture of her unconventional at-home filming attire. Because from the waist down, there was usually just a pair of underpants. This candid revelation offers a humorous peek behind the polished facade of daytime television, showcasing the practical adaptations made necessary by the pandemic. Ripa further elaborated on her casual at-home wardrobe, noting that on days when she desired a slightly more professional feel, she would elevate her lower body attire to a pair of comfortable sweatpants. The informality of the remote setting also led to another surprising revelation: Ripa's newfound habit of snacking during commercial breaks, a practice she never engaged in while filming in the studio. "I never eat during the show," Ripa explained, "but I was going back wild. We would go to commercial break, and I would just be like slurps," she mimicked, suggesting a quick and perhaps less than elegant consumption of food during the brief breaks. This behavior apparently came as a surprise to her husband, Mark Consuelos, who had never witnessed her eating while actively engaged in filming. The unique circumstances of broadcasting from home clearly led to a relaxation of some of the usual on-set protocols and personal habits. While Mark Consuelos was not yet the permanent co-host during this period of remote filming, he played a crucial role behind the scenes, ensuring that Kelly looked her best on camera. Consuelos took on the responsibilities of lighting and technical support, diligently working to maintain the visual quality of the broadcast from their home. Adding a touch of levity to the at-home filming experience, Kelly Ripa also revealed her playful interactions with the show's longtime executive producer, Michael Gilman. During random breaks in filming, Ripa would seize the opportunity to surreptitiously take photographs of Gilman and his family. These candid snapshots captured Gilman's wife, Lori, in the midst of brushing her teeth, and even his father casually strolling around in a bathrobe. Ripa found these moments so amusing that she now believes she has enough material to compile a coffee table-style book filled entirely with her behind-the-scenes photographs of the Gilman family. While she joked that the book would be solely focused on Gilman and his relatives, she acknowledged that it could be a fun and quirky collectible for die-hard fans of Live. As the pandemic eventually subsided and a sense of normalcy began to return, Live transitioned away from remote filming. In 2023, Ryan Seacrest officially stepped down from his co-hosting duties, and Mark Consuelos took his place, marking a new era for the show. The final episodes filmed in the original studio were wrapped up, followed by an extended hiatus to facilitate the move to their brand-new downtown location. Now, Live with Kelly and Mark is back on the air, broadcasting from their modern new studio, and the initial reactions from fans have been overwhelmingly positive. Comments on social media platforms have lauded the new space. The hope among viewers and the production team is undoubtedly that the circumstances that necessitated Kelly Ripa conducting interviews in her underwear will not arise again. However, this unusual period of remote filming has undoubtedly created some memorable anecdotes and offered a unique glimpse into the adaptability and resourcefulness of television production in the face of unprecedented challenges. For Kelly Ripa, the experience of conducting high-profile interviews while nearly nude is likely to remain a core memory, a humorous reminder of a truly extraordinary time in the history of television. Ripa's candidness in sharing this behind-the-scenes detail not only provides a light-hearted moment but also highlights the blurring of professional and personal boundaries that occurred during the pandemic-induced shift to remote work. The need to maintain a professional image for a live television broadcast while operating from the informal setting of one's home led to creative and sometimes amusing compromises.